Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play SaGa 2 Goddess of Destiny. We're now on day 3 of Ashura's Tower, currently on the 10th floor with our new friend Mask, but we are heading up to the 11th floor where I believe once again we're going to be starting on a boss battle. Well, first we're starting with a cutscene actually, but I believe a boss battle should be awaiting us at the end of it. Oh wow, we've got ourselves a dramatic location. It appears we're on the top of the tower where some fireworks have been waiting for us, and oh yes, look at this manly specimen. Oh yes, Ashura looks fantastic in this game. That face on his chest. You fools have come to your deaths just as I planned. Right about now, my minions are micronizing and entering Kai's body. What have you done to Kai? There are relics that have been in Kai's body since the day she was born. They are the source of her powers. If I steal those relics from her, she will weaken and die. 2 birds with 1 stone. Nay, after I take your relics, it'll be 3. We cannot let that happen. We gotta protect our relics, and we've gotta save our friend Kai. So let's do this. Oh, I'm so pumped up for this. Let's take down our greatest opponent yet, Ashura here. Not sure what would be most effective. I'm going to try out fire to begin with. Let's see, actually, how do our HP look? Okay, Virtue sustained a little bit of damage, but overall we appear to be in pretty good shape. So yeah, open with the fire for Melody. We're going to go all out here. I think I decided last time that Zenith's kick was better than his strongest punch. So I'm going to assume that's the case and go ahead and kick Ashura there. And we need to make sure that Natsmer hits, so I'm going to favor the Saber over the Derringer here. And of course a green dragon blade from Virtue. Now that he's got 2 of those, it'll deal even more damage than before. Now Mask, this is an interesting one. I'm just going to bronze shield with him. If I decide that this battle's difficult enough that I need his assistance, I will definitely take advantage of it. But I kind of want to see if I can handle this on my own, so bronze shield for you for now, Mr. Mask. Let's commence. Whew, how much was that? Was that a 9 or a 0 from that kick? Oh, Christ, okay. Very powerful attack there, just hit our entire party, which is unfortunate since I don't have any way of healing the entire party. I don't have any type of, like, Medea spell or... Oh, my goodness, okay. So it appeared to be immune to fire, which is well enough because I need Elodie on healing duty this turn. Fortunately, I saw that Virtue was able to deal a large amount of damage, so I'm going to be relying a lot on Virtue in this fight, I think. Okay, so let's have Elodie start by curing herself. And you know what, let's go totally on the safe side here. Zenith will potion... Well, okay, so Zenith took less than 99 damage on that attack. So if our opponent uses the same attack he just used, that Hellfire or whatever, then Zenith should survive. So, hoping that's the case, I'm going to have Zenith use a potion on Virtue. Natsmer can use a potion on herself. And then Green Dragon Blade from Virtue and Bronze Shield from Mask. Once again, let's see if we can pull this off without Mask's assistance. So there's the potion on Virtue, which heals him a good amount despite his low magic stat. Oh no. Oof, okay, Elodie and Natsmer are out of the fight. Zenith's at 18, Virtue at 39, and Mask at 164. Oh, this is unfortunate. I would prefer not to finish a boss fight with Elodie down, because boss fights are such good opportunities for Espers to learn new powers. But, you know, let's just power through this, and, you know what, Zenith... Well, alright, it looked like Zenith's kick dealt a minuscule amount of damage, so I guess he should keep potioning. Well, oh, so sad seeing our friends with their faces in the dirt like that. Okay, Zenith, heal Virtue. Virtue, Green Dragon Blade, Mask, Bronze Shield. Only live once. There's our potion. And yeah, I was saying that potions always deal about 50 regardless of the stats of the characters involved, unlike with magic, which relies on the spirit stat of both the healer and healed. Alright, so everyone's, well, not everyone, but everyone who was alive at the start of this round is still alive now. We'll have Zenith once again use a potion on Virtue, and, you know, let's just run the same turn back again. Maybe we'll lose, maybe we'll win, I have no clue. Well, all of our characters who can gain stats from this fight are down, which is too bad. left with just Virtue and Mask at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and call this one a failure. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have both characters do nothing, and let's just let nature take its course. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm interested in gaming over. Because if this is like the original game, then something interesting happens when you get a game over. So I want to see if that's the case here. We are thoroughly defeated, completely and utterly defeated. I will concede here that Ashura is a sufficient opponent for us. And where do we find ourselves? What is this place? Where? It appears that we've stumbled into a new world here entirely. Succumbing to damage, we've awoken in a new place and a new face. Welcome, brave ones. This is Valhalla Palace. 'Tis the place where those defeated in battle come after death. So, then we're already dead. One might say that. Nevertheless, I have the power to restore you to life. Really? Calm yourselves, young ones. To that there are two conditions. Alright, so, we get to keep playing. We get to survive this brush with death. But, we have to fulfill our end of the bargain here. Number one, we must never lose courage. And in addition, we must exchange vows to battle someday. Yes, make ready for this. We have to agree to one day do battle with Odin himself here in Valhalla Palace. Should ye agree, I shall restore life to you any number of times. And yeah, so up until a certain point in this game in which we actually fulfill these vows to do battle, we will have unlimited continues. Only at that point, once this fated battle has occurred, will we ever get a true game over screen. So this compensates for the somewhat excessive difficulty of a couple of these early bosses by giving you a get out of jail free card, and I'll happily accept it. And I'm glad I got to do this because I wanted to see what this location looked like in this game, and this character. Look at that gentleman there. Horns on his head, a flowing cape. Simply do not pay heed to the pains of the eternal fight. That too is well. That testament of youth is my request. Go, young ones, live and fulfill your vow. One day we will. And we get booted right back up in the fight with Ashura, right where we left off. And now I'm curious if I still have all of the uses on those potions that I had previously. That would be a good piece of information to have. But we must fight now. So, Blizzard for Melody, since we found out last time that fire was ineffective. It appears that the uses of our items have been restored, because I think 4 was the number of uses Zenith's potion had at the start of that fight. So what do I do? Interesting, because I don't feel that Zenith is able to deal any damage. Well, we'll try the punch since we did the kick last time, and Saber from Natsmer. Like, I don't want to preemptively select potions with those two, just on the assumption that Ashura is faster, because he might not be faster. Actually, yeah, let's play it ultra safe here. Zenith's going to use a potion on Elodie. Natsmer's going to use a potion on Virtue. You can see what I'm doing here. I'm really playing it safe. Green Dragon Blade from Virtue and Battle Hammer from Mask. Yes, I'm going to need Mask's help if I'm going to get through this fight, and bam, 125 damage from that hammer. Glad we had it. Okay, Ashura acts first, but unfortunately he didn't use the fire like I wanted him to. He just did the single target attack on Natsmer. So one of those potions was entirely wasted. Ah, and he's immune to fire and ice? What is this guy's deal? He's too strong. Okay, so Elodie's gonna revert to using her bow, I guess. Can't imagine that that'll deal any damage at all. Actually, you know what? No bow. We're just gonna cast Cure on Virtue. Zenith is going to... Zenith, use a potion on Elodie, and then, once again, hopefully it'll do something this time. And then Green Dragon Blade Battle Hammer from our Bruisers. Let's do it. 136 from Mask that time. Alright, that's what I want to see. Big numbers. Alright, potion goes off to no effect. Oh man, Ashura takes out Zenith. Well, I guess that Zenith and Natsmer are the characters that I least need in this fight. Like, Elodie can't contribute much more than they can, but I want Elodie to survive. Because she's my most important character, I want to see that she gets stats at the end of this, and also, like I said, Espers tend to learn their best abilities fighting bosses, and so if she does happen to randomly learn an ability after this encounter, which may or may not happen, it probably won't happen, but if she does, it'll be based on Ashura's level, which is probably a lot higher than the level of the other enemies we've encountered so far. Okay, Hellblaze, 85 to Elodie, about 100 to each of our other people, not a problem, everyone survived, and if Elodie's able to heal herself before Ashura's turn, that's not something that actually happens, is it? Well, if it does happen, she'll survive another turn, another one of those blazes. Of course, if Ashura decides to use his single target attack, he can just kill whoever he wants. Okay, it's Hellblaze. Elodie's down. We're down to just Virtue with 8 HP and Mask with 163. And we're just gonna keep attacking with those two and hoping it works. Let's go. 138 from Mask. Okay, Hellblaze. Virtue's down. We're left with just Mask here. So this attack, this final Battle Hammer attack, this has to be the one. This has to seal the deal. This has to take Ashura to task, or we're down again. And if we can't win this time, I don't know what else I can do. Forearms attack. Mask goes down. He's too strong. Oh, man. Okay, well, we're defeated once more. I don't even know what I can do differently. Well, here we are once again with Odin. I agree. I'm gonna try again. I'm not sure what I can do to change up my strategy, so I guess I'm just going to have to hope that I get lucky here. Queuing up the heals didn't seem very good, but we'll just keep doing that, I guess, unless I come up with something better. Yeah, assuming he does the Blaze thing, let's just go ahead with that strategy. So yeah, I'll put Zenith and Natsmer both on Healing Virtue, I guess. And then Green Dragon Blade, Battle Hammer, go. And let's see, Natsmer and Zenith will both be wasting their turns since they both acted before Ashura. Well, it's not a total waste since Virtue didn't come into the fight with full HP. One of those potions is nice to have done. Okay, here's the Hellblaze. And then Elodie's going to heal herself after this, which is going to be actually really convenient, so I'm happy I did that. Oh man, I cannot afford misses like that, Virtue. Come on, man. Your Green Dragon Blade is the only thing carrying us in this fight. Okay, Elodie, heal yourself. Zenith and Natsmer, heal yourselves. Well, actually, Natsmer, you heal Virtue. Okay, back it up. Zenith, you heal Virtue. Natsmer heals herself. And then Green Dragon Blade, Battle Hammer. Go, go, go. Let's do this. I do not want to lose again. But oof. Okay, Elodie's down from the forearms attack. Zenith heals Virtue. Then Natsmer heals herself. And then this Green Dragon Blade had better hit this time. Come on, Virtue. Thank you. That's all I ask. Literally, the only thing I ask is for you to not miss. Okay, Zenith heal Virtue. Natsmer can heal Mask. And then our attackers do what they do. And attack. Okay, Mask getting some good hits in this fight. Feeling good about that. Still feeling really crappy about that miss I got out of Virtue earlier. Zenith went down, I think, before healing Virtue. Alright, so Natsmer's using the last use of her potion. I think Virtue I need to prioritize over Mask. Mask has more HP, and also deals slightly less damage than Virtue, which is not a matter of his strength stat being worse, because he does have a higher strength stat. It's just the Green Dragon Blade is truly that powerful. Okay, out of regular potions from Natsmer, only the high potion remains, and this doesn't seem like an apropos time to use that. I'm just going to Saber with her. I don't remember whether the Saber actually deals damage, but I'm going to hope it does. Alright, Ashura is going to go before Natsmer. Is using Sleeple to put her to sleep. That's interesting. Is she awake now? Is it just one turn of sleep? Because if so, I will happily suffer a sleep attack from him every single turn of this fight, because that's about the least effective thing he could possibly do. Okay, forearms on Natsmer, that's fine. He took 2 turns just... the misses, Virtue, the misses. Come on. We've got to program those misses out of you. Alright, 146 from Mask, not his best hit. Okay, Hellblaze, not a big deal. They both survive. Green Dragon Blade, that is the 3rd Green Dragon Blade miss this fight, Virtue. I cannot deal with this. This is not how we're going to win. Okay, Hellblaze, will this finish off Virtue? I suspect it will. Yep, Virtue's down. Mask left with 118 HP. Can Mask carry us to victory? Ugh. No, it's not enough. Come on, you can survive this, Mask. Okay, yes. We have one last chance. This is it, Mask. Battle Hammer, do it. No! Oh, yes! Okay, Ashura missed. So, this is it. This is the actual last attack. This better do it, Mask. Come on. Yes! All right. Yes. Okay, I couldn't do it myself. My party was not strong enough, but Mask was. Thank you. Okay, 880 Kuro obtained. Whew. Third try, but that's it. You are down. Get out of here. I don't want to see you anymore. You're beautiful. I love you, but you've got to go, Ashura. You've done bad things. You've been a bad man. I don't want to die. And he explodes in fireworks. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh, that was intense. Okay. And, of course, Ashura grew so powerful, he was merely a goblin, someone in town told us before he stumbled upon the power of the relics. And now those relics are ours. Speed Crystal, Magic Crystal, Ice Crystal, Lightning Crystal, Poison Crystal. 6 relics. Inugami statue. I don't know what that is. Minimap functions extended. Well, I'm guessing it's some sort of like dog spirit Inugami, but okay. Oh, event. All right, so I'm gonna press X and see this event. Sorry, Mask. I'll listen to what you're trying to say in a second. I'm seeing what my friends are up to. They appear to be faring well after getting their asses handed to them. I picked up this shining jewel from over there. Oh, I bet I know what this is. Okay, so I heard a rumor. I mentioned this in an earlier episode that I had heard some things about this game, about things that were added to this game for the DS version that I wasn't entirely clear about. And one of the pieces of advice that I remember reading was you want to have a different title prior to each boss battle. And I'm guessing that this is why. I'm guessing that every time you defeat a boss, the game checks your title, and if it's a title you haven't beaten a boss with before, you get a special reward. So you're rewarded for using different types of threads. And so now I'm getting the reward probably that's associated with, oh man, I already figured out what it is. Kindred Spirits, our current title of Kindred Spirits. So, Natsmer says, what a pretty jewel, and I want to see what it is. Maybe some mysterious power dwells within. Strength Shining Jewel. I wonder what that is. Okay, well, I wonder if that's an equipment, because it doesn't sound like a one-use item like the sources are. Oh, well, we're teleporting out of here. I've got 2 things to check on, though. I have a Strength Shining Jewel, and I have an Inugami statue, and that's in addition to the other relics, which have more obvious uses. My mission's been accomplished, so from here I bid you farewell. Farewell, Mr. Mask. I hope that we one day meet again. And, of course, Elodie here is worried about Kai, and so am I, so we're going to rush back to her place. And I bet it's going to warp us directly there. Yeah, it does. Okay. So we're way back here in our own world, and we are in the Temple of Isis, where Kai lives. But before we explore this location and go check on our friend, let's pull up the menu here and take a look at our new items. First up, relics. So, now that we have multiple of Speed Crystal and Magic Crystal, rather than simply allowing us to equip multiple characters with those as if we had multiple instances of them, instead they stack. So our existing Magic Crystal, which we had equipped to Elodie previously, has doubled in potency, as has the Speed Crystal attached to Zenith. We still only have 1 Defense Crystal and 1 Power Crystal, so Natsmer and Virtue don't reap the benefits. But also we acquired an Ice Crystal, which I'm guessing is similar to the Flame Crystal. Yeah, it constructs a barrier of ice, and this one constructs a barrier of lightning. And I'm still not entirely clear on what that does. It looks like these increase spirit in addition to their other functions. How much by? Like, I can't imagine that it would be better for our spirit than the Magic Crystal. Actually, it's only 1 worse. So maybe I do switch to one of these. Like, it's only a decrease of 1 in spirit, and it'll probably be an increase if we ever acquire a second of any of these, and I'm not sure what's up with that barrier thing. You know what, I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to equip Elodie with this Flame Crystal, and we're going to find out what it does, I think. So we also had, it's not an equipable relic, but we did also have an Inugami statue. Actually, I don't know that it's not equipable. Actually, all of these appear to be, like the Spirit Mirror, the Sickle, the Pickaxe, Phoenix Eye. Wait. Inugami statue, an idol that shines in response to buried treasure. Oh, okay, that's good. So we can use this in conjunction with our giant's pickaxe to excavate things more effectively. Also, we had that strength item somewhere. Yikes. Okay, it's not in items. Is it in event items? Here we go. Strength Shining Jewel, a jewel containing the light of friendship. It draws out the power of the threads of the Moirai. Okay. So this makes our friend threads better, I'm assuming? Oh, we have this maintenance kit also. I need to get back to that place. Okay, we have things to do. Alright, I'm pretty sure... Wait, a recovery unit that does automatic body maintenance. Okay, next time, I'm going to take this maintenance kit back to World 2, and I'm going to find that robot and hopefully restore her to life. Next time. And, but until then, thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you later.